I'm too creative for a 9 to 5. I have my own dreams to work at. He made that happen. God is incredible.
Who hit the club and his cups full of jealous. We in the bag and we might get a tear. And I'm in a bad bitch and I got in the deal. Oh yeah, I'm still saying this bitch knows like Lindsay Lohan. She gets down just like Lindsay Lohan.
Hey babes, I want to thank POIZON for sponsoring this video. If you guys never heard of POIZON, I don't know where have you been, because they have the hottest and best authentic sneakers for the lowest price. And you heard what I said, 100% authentic, lowest price, and they got the best sneakers. Any designer you could think of, like affordable designer to top tier expensive designer like Gucci, Louis. They have Yeezys, they have everything you need, and again 100% authentic. I'm over here opening my package. I could not wait to get in the house, so I'm opening it here live and direct for you guys in the car. Couldn't make it home, and I've been in the gym working hard. Like, I gotta get in shape, because even if you get surgery, you gotta put in work. So I literally ordered me some good workout sneakers that I could wear to the gym, that's super comfy, that I could go for morning jogs with. So let's take a look at what I got. So I got me some New Balance. So I'm not gonna lie, like, y'all, New Balance are really great for working out. They're super comfortable and they're still fashionable. So so I got me some really cute fashionable sneakers. I love this silver. These are super cute. So these are gonna be great for my morning runs, and I'm not gonna lie, I like them. And don't get it twisted, y'all, they have so much sneakers for you to choose from. Once you have this blue thing, this is how you know it's authentic. So this is 100% verified authentic sneakers. So any sneakers that you see on their site right here, so they have so many different sneakers you could choose from. Like I said, they have top tier designer everything, and it's all 100% authentic, and they have it at affordable rates. But y'all, I think that these are super cute for morning runs and morning workouts. Let me know what you think. It literally says New Balance running, so these are specifically made for running sneakers. I definitely wanted some comfy running sneakers so I could switch it up, because right now I work out in Yeezys, but these are specifically made for exactly what I want to do, morning running on the track and on the treadmill. So I love these. I have my authenticity on each sneaker, so we know each sneaker is legit, and they have this certificate so you know what you're buying is 100% authentic and real. Make sure you guys shop POIZON for your affordable sneakers. They were nice enough to give you guys a $10 coupon code, so if you want to get $10 off any pair of sneakers right now, make sure you use this code right here at checkout to save. And I already got these shoes right here for the low, so make sure you guys tap in and go to POIZON and shop their sneakers. And I love you guys. See you in the next video. I'm just gonna freestyle on here. I just want to come up here and just speak random facts, and I just want to tell you something right now. Your words are super powerful. Before we even get into the motivation, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure your post notifications are on to all. I'm coming up here giving y'all motivation, providing value. Let's make sure we hit that like button, let's make sure we subscribe, because this is substance, this is good information, and I love you guys. So let's get into it. So I have a lot to talk about, and I just want to talk about confidence and having faith in God and having courage in God, and how strong your word is. This is more powerful than quote unquote manifestation at this point. This is really trusting the Lord and how powerful your words are. Life is in the power of the tongue, and it's just incredible how I spoke a lot of greatness over my life and how confidence have gotten me this far, because you could continue to live your life and bear and plan it safe, and you know, and I had somebody on my live like, oh, you need to humble yourself, be humble. Yeah, being humble. And it's like, trust me, I understand that God doesn't want us being arrogant. He doesn't want us getting besides ourselves, but God definitely makes his people strong, and he makes us courageous. And it takes a lot of courage to get up here and do what I do. It takes a lot of strength to show up to the world time after time after you've been knocked down, you've been laughed at, you've been clowned, and you still show up. You still give passion, you still give motivation. That's what God wants. And God also said, you know, keep your confidence. It will reward you richly. And you need to have confidence in your plan. You need to trust God, and God also makes his people strong. So this confidence that I have, this ambition that I have, the way I show up to the world, it's been this confidence and this energy has been given to me from the Lord himself. And if God wanted me any other way, he would make me that way. But a lot of people are going to tell you, be humble, 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 right? And I'm not going to lie, when I looked up the word like humble, it says like a person who is low ranking, a person who has low like integrity or low importance. And that's not how I think of myself. I find myself to be very important. I find myself to have a lot of dignity. I find myself to be powerful, passionate, with a lot of great things to share. I find myself to have a great story, and I just believe that I have a story to tell that will motivate people. And I understand that maybe the way that I show up to the world is not, it might not be the standard way that you're used to maybe a Christian showing up to the world, but God crafted me special. He wanted me to just be exactly uniquely how I am, so that a certain crowd could understand me, they could resonate with me. And I've had so many people watch my videos and say, Chanel, God sent me here. You are God sent. You are doing God's work. You are doing, and I'm doing that confidently, passionately, and a little rough around the edges, but I'm made that way to be relatable to some people and show them how real God is and how powerful he is over our life, and that what you say, what you believe, God will grant it to you. There's a Bible verse that I came across recently that said, if you remain in me and my words remain in you, whatever you desire will be given to you. And please do not let that go over your head. I've been giving God the glory year after year. I have posts about it. I was saying, you know, God is great. You know, he's gonna take you through storms. You're gonna come out stronger, and it's all facts. He's always building you up. You're never gonna go through a challenge, a downtime, and not come back 10 times harder. Like, God is always preparing you. He's always working. He will not leave you, and he will not forsake you. And let's not let that go over your head. And sometimes you got to go through things to understand how powerful God is. But I've went through the storm. I went through, and right now God is giving me the glory, and he's just amazing. So I'm telling you right now, his words stayed in me, and my heart remained in him. I trusted God the whole time. I gave him glory, and everything that I asked for, everything that I said, I'm gonna be richer than everybody, he made that happen. I'm gonna take care of my mother, I'm gonna do that, he made that happen. I'm not born to pay bills until I die, he made that happen. I'm too creative for a 9 to 5. I have my own dreams to work at, he made that happen. God is incredible, and this was confidence that I had instilled in me 10 plus years ago. So I need y'all to start really working on your confidence, trusting God, having faith, and showing up to the world passionately, confidently, with courage, and with strength. Because that's what God will want. You know, people are going to want to pipe you down. People are want to bring you down to their level. They're not going to want you believing in yourself. They're going to try to say things like, be humble, humble yourself. Nothing about me is arrogant. I really, really look at this as strength, courage, passionate, having a story to tell, being proud, being a motivator. This is literally what is the feelings I'm getting out of my body right now. The actual feeling that I feel, I don't feel arrogant. I don't feel better than anyone. I don't feel better than you. I don't feel any of that. I just feel like, yo, I really started from nothing, and all I had was my word and my faith in God, and it all played out. And I feel like I need to let you know that, and I need to let you know that seriously and passionately, and maybe a little aggressively, so that it could get through your head. But God is real, and what you speak over your life will come to fruition. So if you're always thinking worst case scenario, if you're always thinking doubt, fear, and letting that take over, that's the worst thing that you can do. And guys, this world will try to tear you down and stop your confidence. You got to remain in God, not the world. I was on my live, and I literally launched the world's biggest social media growth academy in the world, Her Influence Academy. And when I went on my live webinar to launch my school, it did incredible. I literally made $25K in 2 hours after I made a post saying you can make $25K in a night, or you can make that in a year, depending on how you hustle. And look at what God did for me. God made sure that that came to life for me. When I typed that out, I didn't have nothing. I didn't know how the heck I would make $25K in a day, but I just knew it was possible. That's all I knew. And God would lead my steps to it, and he definitely did, right? But when I was on the live, people was trying to tear me down. #1 growth school, girl, please, da da da. Yes, it is the #1, and I'm gonna speak life into that. I'm gonna say that confidently, because God gave me the knowledge. This is not made for you information. This is not information I got off anybody else. I am in fact building the #1 social media growth academy in the world, and I believe it wholeheartedly, and I'm gonna say it passionately, because your words bring reality. Commitment and the words that come out your mouth turn ideas into reality. So you can live in fear. You could keep talking down on your own goals, your own dreams. That's literally what your life is going to be filled with. Disappointments, doubt, fear, unhappy, and unluckiness. And that's not what you want for yourself. You want to be living in passion and in your life purpose. And it all starts with your mindset and having a connection with God. So these are just all things that I want to come up here and tell you about. And this is what I mean by the devil be trying to work hard, but you know what, it's an honor. I realized, guys, I know that you guys probably seen this pink light before, right? I'm sure that you've seen that, but I want you to know who the mastermind is when you see this. I have people now trying to take my idea, sell this pink light, sell this pink tripod as a combination together. We had a girl online literally steal my whole entire idea, and it's just it's really bad, you know. And I'm gonna tell you something, I literally crafted this light from the ground up. This light did not exist in the United States. It didn't exist in the whole entire world. And you know, there's gonna be people, I seen it on TikTok. Well, guess what? I created it. I crafted this from the ground up. There was only black lights in the whole entire world. And I'm a social media strategist and growth expert, and being on phone calls all day, listening to what people need. Nobody had a tripod, nobody had a light, which is super important for social media growth. So what did my genius mind say? I need to come up with my own pink tripod and light. I decided to make an investment, craft this from scratch. I had to pay a lot of money to get this idea off the ground because it didn't exist. I put out thousands and thousands of dollars only for my vendor to sit up here and resell my idea. And I have proof all here that I reached out to them. There was no pink light available in the world. I had to pay, get this crafted. I built this idea from scratch. I literally looked at color palettes and chose this exact same color. I made this from scratch, and they sat up there, they put it on TikTok for the world. So they ruined my investment. Like, I would have never made the investment if they would have never stole the idea. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, if people could find pink lights and just stamp their logo on it, it's not even unique anymore. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I crafted something that the world needed that didn't exist, and they stole my idea because it was genius. So then they ended up putting it on the platform where I bought it from them for anybody to stamp their logo. And then there was a girl who actually follows me, because not only did I come up with the pink light, I made it a combo with a tripod. Never been done before. So the girl now recently launched her pink tripod and light bundle, wrapped her car pink like how I wrap mine, and try to steal my whole source. And I'm gonna tell you something, you could be I'm an influencer, I'm an inspiration, but to just mock somebody and take their whole entire source, whole entire idea is really, really scary. And you know, it's like, these are the things that we go through, like, as winners. Like, you don't understand how hurtful that is, to craft an idea from the ground up, from scratch, investing your intellectual property for a vendor to steal it. And not only a vendor steal it, people who follow you and look up to you take your whole idea, they don't give you credit, and they try to profit off your ideas that God blessed you with. But it's okay, because one thing about God, he gives you triple for your trouble. When my vendor made me invest thousands of dollars to crafting a product that doesn't exist in the whole wide world, it was a big bag. Right now they're selling it super dirt cheap, where it's like, damn, people could get it for half the price now but what I had to spend. But it's okay, because God gave me triple for my trouble. Honestly, he might have gave me quadruple for my trouble. I just ran up 53K in 7 days, and God is the glory. But you have to understand, when you see me getting blessed like this, when you see the table that God is preparing, understand that I took a lot of losses and I've been through a lot. You know, people like to show up to the scene like they didn't been through nothing and they're just successful, they're looking good. It's a lot of L's that I take in the background. There's a lot of things that go on in the background, but we never give up. We trust God, and God will forever raise you above. He will forever raise you above. And I know that I'm highly protected, my ideas are protected, but it's just, like I said, it's a big slap in the face when you work on something and a God-given idea. God gave me that idea. God blessed me with that idea. And for somebody to take it and try to profit off of it, that is not godly. That's crazy. And you know, people will have things, oh, well, anybody can eat that. You can eat with your own ideas. This person, they mastered supposedly hair growth oil and body butters and da. How did we get here? How did we get to tripod and light? I'm a social media expert. I grow accounts for a living. I talk to people on calls all day long who don't have tripods and lights, which is why I crafted this incredible idea. And for somebody to just steal my intellectual property, it's insane. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, lawyers, attorneys, I don't worry about that. Like, when it comes to law stuff, I'm not gonna speak too much on that to the public, but I am definitely doing what I can. But it's like, It's just wrong. So these are all the things that I'm going through, but guess what? I still show up to this world confident. I still never doubt it. I still never give up. I still never say, damn, somebody took my idea, man, fuck it, like, oh, yo, I'm never gonna win. Like that's how people would think, or they're gonna think worst case scenario. Oh, nah, we like, now we just gotta get more innovative, we gotta get more creative, we gotta go even harder. And again, I'm always thinking, my tripod and light now, it comes with my school. So anybody that enrolls in my school, they get my tripod and light free. We just throwing that in there as a bonus at this point, because people have stolen my idea. The value of my incredible idea isn't even the same, but it's okay. But in that lesson, guys, I learned that number one, I'm really the GOAT. Number two, God is truly amazing. He crafted an idea in my mind that literally made people want to sell it. Even a vendor, like, vendors are meant to bring your ideas, your intellectual property and your ideas to life. They're not supposed to be stealing it and say, yo, this is a good idea, yo, we gonna profit off their idea like that. But that showed me something. God literally showed me, like, nah, you are the GOAT. When I finally seen that they were selling my intellectual property to the world, my Bible verse that day, I'm gonna show you what my Bible verse was. It was like, seek understanding even if it costs you your possessions. And at the time I was really crying, because like a lot of the money that I was making, I took the risk and I really invested a large penny to craft my idea from scratch, because I believed in it wholeheartedly. And it was a huge loss, and they really affected my business and the demand for it, but it didn't stop my sales. I'm doing great, but it's just the facts of the matter. And you know, but what God had for me right there, he said, seek understanding. And I'm not gonna lie, it made me seek understanding. Like, it made me realize, yo, you're not in petty business no more. You're not doing the lashes, you're not doing glosses, you're not, like, you got something good, you got something that this world needs. Like, you're not average or regular. Like, your ideas, you're no longer playing it small, you're no longer on a certain level. Seek understanding. This is giving business attorney, this is giving trademarks, this is giving patent. You are the GOAT. And it just made me launch my Her Influence Academy, the #1 growth academy in the world. It made me launch it smarter, because if this didn't happen to me, I would have never thought to trademark my new academy. I would have never thought to copyright the information in my program. I would have never, like, none of this would have crossed my mind. So God is always working. I'm telling you, through every trial, through every tribulation, through every L that you're taking, God is literally preparing you. And I want you to really, really know that. And like I said, year after year, I was hustling. People laughing at me. I'm selling lashes, gloss, food, getting laughed at, getting clowned. But I stayed strong, stayed courageous, kept showing up to the world. They wanted to break me down. When I was selling food, they was calling me Miss Parsley on Facebook. You know, they were saying, this bitch don't know what she want to do. She want to sell food. She want to sell lashes. She's a loser. Yo, go get a job already. They try to trick me out my spot. The unhappy and unlucky would definitely try to trick you out your spot. But I kept going. And what I realized through all those trials, all those tribulations, God was literally preparing me for a moment such as now. He literally taught me a hard lesson on how to turn content into dollars, how to have confidence. And now I'm able to teach that to people, build their businesses, build their brands. And I would have never thought, ever realized why I was going through all of that. Like, what was all of that for? What was all that hustling about? What was all that different businesses online, going from here to there? It was literally teaching me knowledge and preparing me for being an amazing mentor, amazing coach, and literally give my strategy to convert people into dollars. And that's what I'm saying. Trust God in all that you do. Trust him, trust him, trust him. He's amazing, and I'm never gonna not give glory to him. I'm never gonna keep this a secret. And it's just amazing. So this is your motivation. I love you guys so much. Get up, get out, get confident, and get right with the Lord. Mwah.
Persian eyes, but she's from Nicaragua. Thought she was Persian, yeah.